Hey everybody, it's another Thursday on Geeks of the Week, and I'm Mario, and I'm upset at myself because last week I missed out on Pie Day, which would have been the perfect theme for my video because I love pie. Here's the quick story. I like watching Pawn Stars, and about 2 weeks ago, the old man mentioned something called Pie of the Month, where someone ships you a pie each month. Where has this been all my life? I need to sign up for that now. Plus, I missed out on all the pie puns. Here's some of them I would have made. Pie League of America, The Pie Busters, Dragon Pie Z, Assassin's Pie, Pie Zone of 4, Game of Pie, Breaking Pie, Pie Pilgrim vs. the World. It basically would have been a 5-minute video of me doing that. So I guess maybe you guys got lucky. I didn't remember it was Pie Day. Now onto the video. Steph, God, I miss your face. So happy to have you back. Although we disagreed on Batman and Robin, we were simpatico when it came to the endings of both Young Justice and Green Lantern. Young Justice ended kind of cliffhangery, while Green Lantern had an actual ending, even if it was bittersweet. Seriously, Googled heart-wrenching sadness and screenshots for that show come up. That show was emotionally abusive. By the way, Steph, did I ever thank you for getting me into that? Remind me to repay you for that kindness. Pyro, I too am suffering from the cartoon blues, but luckily I still have Ninja Turtles and the Looney Tunes show. By the way, I love your doodles. They're always great. I might start requesting some fan art or saying some random objects the character should be holding, like a toaster or a poop stick. And I might go to WonderCon. Maybe, probably. We'll see. Luluko, you got to hang out with Nikki? Nuh-uh. Lucky. And you got the coolest socks ever? Psh, looks like someone had a great time, which makes me very happy for you because you definitely deserve it. And no, you're not the only one who likes museums. I love viewing artwork. Something about it always stirs something in my soul. It sounds like you have a very busy next couple of days ahead of you, so I wish you the best of luck and hang in there. As to your question of what non-geeky thing do we geek out about, well, like you, I'm into music. I've been to a couple warm tours, but I would say the next big thing I really geek out about is actually two. One is sports, and the second is wrestling. And no, it's not the same. Let me explain. For sports, it's basketball. I know I mentioned this in past videos just in passing, but I'm really into it. It's been one of my passions for a long time. When you first meet me, I'm kind of quiet and reserved because I'm shy. But if you catch me watching the game, I'll be very animated, cussing at the TV, heckling it for no reason because no one can hear me. But it's just something I've been into for a long time. I also play it. As for wrestling, ever since I was a kid, I'd watched WWF. It's something that's still a part of me. I'll still pop in and just catch it from time to time. The only thing I know more than comics is actually basketball and wrestling. My knowledge in those two fields just is way, way more than it should be. But there you go. That's two things you did not know about me. Also, Pawn Stars. I geek out about Pawn Stars. I know I mentioned that in the earlier, but I thought I mentioned it again because I'm really into it. And Nikki, School of Thrones was awesome. I never wanted to redo high school, but if I did, it'd be at Westeros Valley High as a start. Anything but a Greyjoy. What was up with what they were wearing? And FeFe was downright chilling. If you guys want to see a great story about a disturbed clown named FeFe who's murdering minds, you need to check out that video. And finally, have fun in Alabama. Remember to bring me back a rock because I collect rocks. As you know, Brian K. Vaughn is currently my favorite writer in comics. And this week they released teaser images for his upcoming comic. Still no title or release date, but it doesn't matter. I'm just very excited he's working on another. And adding to the Vaughn Xmas, he currently has a full digital comic out right now. It's titled Private Eye. It's set in the year 2076, where everyone in the US has secret identities. The story follows a paparazzi private detective that investigates the personal information of people. I already read the issue and it's great. What's more, it's name your own price, so you could pay any amount, even zero. But if you do that, they probably won't finish the story, so at least give a quarter. It's not too much to ask for 32 pages. Now, they currently don't have plans on releasing it in hard copy, but if it becomes popular enough, you never know. And there will be a link below to where you could get the comic. And then the coolest piece of news I heard this week, Patrick Stewart is getting married, and Ian McKellen is going to officiate the wedding. I'm not making this up, people. This is really happening. I can just picture now. Ian McKellen's going to be all like, "You shall not break these holy vows of matrimony. I now pronounce you homo superiors." And then Patrick Stewart's going to say, "To me, my bride, make it so." All I know is I really want to go to this wedding as an usher or a flower boy. I don't care. I dress up as a hybrid of Worf and Cyclops. It's going to be the wedding of the century. Speaking of Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, X-Men Days of Future Past continues to move forward, with Daniel Cudmore returning as Colossus. Just about everybody from the former movies are coming back to reprise their roles. Halle Berry, Hugh Jackman, Ellen Page, the list goes on and on and on. There's currently a picture out there with the current cast members. I'll be posting a link below. I'm really looking forward to this movie, and it's set to come out next year. And in other casting news, the Sixth Gun finally have their Drake Sinclair and Mrs. Hume. Mckelle Huseman will be playing Drake, and Elaine Satine will be playing the evil Mrs. Hume. The Sixth Gun's for one of my favorite comics out there today. I'll be sure to talk about the series more, and I'm very optimistic about the show. When it comes out, I will be watching, and you should be too, but only if it's good. Now on to the comic book reviews. This week I'll be reviewing All New X-Men issue 9, written by Brian Michael Bendis and Arbor Steward Monique. And the X-Men First Class has been brought to the present and continue to get adjusted, as they're being brought up to speed with the current threats. This issue was better than the last, and the last page is really making me look forward to the next issue, but I'm expecting big things. It better not be anticlimactic. The artwork is still stupendous, it's still a title worth picking up, and I rated 4 out of 5 stars. Next, Indestructible Hulk issue 5, written by Mark Waid and art by Linus Francis Yu. And this comic's been about Bruce Banner getting the science lab in exchange for the Hulk working for S.H.I.E.L.D. In this issue, the Atlantis warlord named Atta is trying to take over Atlantis and the world as Hulk is sent underwater to smash. This has been a solid title. I've really been enjoying seeing the side of Bruce Banner where he's not whining, he actually uses his mind. Mark Waid is a legend in comics and continues to prove it. My only problem with this is that for the price, it always seems short. I don't know what the page count is, but the story always seems just to finish fast, although it does conclude. It might be better to pick up as a trade. Still one of the best titles in Marvel now, and I rated 4 out of 5 stars. Finally, Justice League issue 18, written by Geoff Johns and art by Jesus Reyes. And this is the start of a new arc as the events of the Atlantis War is making the Justice League debate adding new members. And the story in the back continues to be Captain Marvel vs. Black Adam. There is a teaser in this image for the Trinity War, which is DC's next big thing. With that said, chemistry has always been important to me. In relationships, in chemicals, and in teams. And this incarnation of the Justice League just has never had it to me. It's been a jumbled mess. You never get a feel for the characters. This is a jumping on point, but just skip it. It's really not worth it. I rate this issue 2.5 out of 5. So before I end this video, I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone because I checked today and we reached 501 subscribers. Like holy flipping shit. I can't believe so many people want to subscribe to us. Well, actually, I can't believe it for the other geeks because, you know, they're awesome. So despite me being on here, I would like to thank you that you continue to subscribe. Let us know in comments what else would you like to see from us. But really, thank you for all the support. Bugging you guys to subscribe has worked, so I'm going to keep doing it. Please subscribe to us. Remember to check out the other more awesome geeks and stay geeky.